afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Welcome back. Carter Nolan will be editing this video. As you can see, I was at tonight's game. I was thankfully able to grab tickets with Jackson from JetsHub. So we got to watch the game in the 119 section, right at center ice, down the 100 level. I don't normally sit there. Like, typically speaking, I'm more of a 300 kind of guy because then you can see all of the ice as a whole. But, you know, it's always nice to feel that experience and feel like you're on top of the game in the 100 section every now and then, and I can't really argue against it. Jets defeat the Arizona Coyotes 2-1 in regulation and get a pivotal, important 2 points, especially with Nashville beating Buffalo tonight. And as we record, Calgary's up 3-1 over Anaheim, but if Anaheim could come back and win that game, that would be phenomenal. But it was imperative that the Jets get 2 points tonight to give themselves at least a 2-game cushion on any chasing teams that they have secured. Interesting game. It's kind of unsettling to me that despite winning the season series and sweeping the season series with the Coyotes, all 3 games were 1-goal games. One was at the Mullet Arena in overtime. One was here when we notably peaked in the season when we were best in the West. Boy, is that a lifetime ago. And one's now where we once again win 2-1. Let's get into the goals. Nikolai Ehlers picks off a DDD pass and creates a breakaway and scores on his own rebound to make it 1-0 reaction here.
Go. That's gotta go. Oh, yeah!
Honestly, it's a great play by Nikolai Ehlers. I hope these reactions are good quality. I record them in HD, but they get automatically toned down when we put them through editing process when we're putting up all of our clips together. So hope it turned out well. I know I zoomed in on this one. The Lowry goal might be a bit blurry, but yeah. Jets get the pivotal first goal of the game, and this is huge for the Jets because in the past 11 or so games, they have not been able to score first in nearly forever. The last time they scored first, I believe, was the game in Sunrise against the Florida Panthers, where they got on the board early with a 2-0 lead, but then would ultimately blow that lead, but still win. Also worth noting, Nino Niederreiter playing in his 800 games as a Winnipeg Jet. Reaction here.
Jets fans everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. For having such a short stay with the Jets so far, he's hit all of these milestones all at once, which I can't complain because everybody loves Nino, honestly. He's been a great welcome addition to the roster, and he should be on the team this year through next year, and I hope to see a lot more good things from him. Jets would take a penalty early on, about midway through the first period, and then it's Adam Lowry from Morgan Barron and Neil Pionk, a great shorthanded play that they just pull up organically. Neil Pionk goes to dump it down the ice. Morgan Barron is waiting there, feeds it over to Adam Lowry to make it 2-0 reaction here.
Go.
This game nearly goes completely off the rails. Like, sanity was almost gone in the building as Dylan DeMello gets a breakaway. Reaction here.
That was DeMello, great.
Oh my God, if he scored that. I would have lost my damn mind. Everybody was begging for it. Honestly, it probably could have been a 2-on-0. I thought we were going to get a tripping penalty, to be honest. But yeah, great first period, though, by the Winnipeg Jets. They come out swinging as they know they have to. They outshoot the Arizona Coyotes, and they get on Karel Vejmelka early. Vejmelka has been a bit of a problem for the Jets in recent history. He's played incredibly well in matchups against the Jets and has found ways to steal points from them, even if it's in overtime. So it was key to get on him early and make him look mortal quick, which they did. We go to the second period. This is a terrible period. This is an awful period. The Winnipeg Jets do nothing in this period. They don't get a shot for 15 minutes straight. Despite having multiple power plays throughout the game, it was anemic. It was totally horrible. Hellbuck makes an amazing paddle save out of nothing to keep it a 2-0 lead. Reaction here. Yeah, and then later on in the period, Morgan Barron gets into a fight after a scrum along on the same shift, actually, as the stop that Hellbuck makes. Morgan Barron gets into a fight behind the net. A spirited tilt. I don't remember who he fought, but honestly, I would give him the win on that one. I think the judges would score that a win. He gets the fight and ends it with a takedown. Reaction here. Great to see. 2/3 of a Gordie Howe hat trick for Morgan Barron. It's been great to see him fully develop his game this season. With all of the hype around Cole Perfetti's rookie campaign, it's very easy to lose sight of the fact that Dylan Sandberg and Morgan Barron have had solid campaigns in their own right, and this just continues to cement that. We continue on in the second period, though, and this is the thing that kind of upsets me. Barron gets the crowd going, gets everyone excited, and then the Jets don't use any momentum from that. If anything, the Coyotes gain momentum, as they would eventually score on the ensuing play later on to make it 2-1. Barrett Hayton would score. 2-1 reaction here.
Is it really? Oh my god, of course it is.
And at this point, it's kind of unfortunate. Hellbuck overslides this. He overcommits across the crease, and Barrett Hayton does this weird thing where he sets himself on one knee and just backhand chips it into the net, and no one's really ready for it, but it just kind of happens, and it's like, oh, well, okay. I guess that works, but yeah. Coyotes cut the deficit to 2-1. We go to the third period. Third period was good and bad at the same time. Of course, the Jets' best period was the first period. The third period, they had moments of greatness. However, it's worth noting that it also showed the glaring flaws in the Winnipeg Jets. Brad Lauer has been not behind the bench for a while. I think he's been dealing with illness or something like that. His presence has been sorely missed. The power play looks horrendous. 0 for 20 now in the past 4 or 5 games. And it just shows there's no fight. Actively getting booed by the crowd. There's no drive there. There's no real planning. Half the time, it's a waste because they flip Kyle Connor and Mark Scheifele on their sides where they're on their strong side, so there's no point in them getting a shot because they can't one-tee it. It's just worthless. It's just waste of time. There's a great play where Vlad Demeskov draws a 4-minute power play from O'Brien for the high stick, and the Jets do nothing on it. They don't do a damn thing, and it's like, what are we playing at here? What is the point? Like, we're kind of just putting ourselves in no man's land here, and you're kind of hoping that you can just, if you're not scoring on the power play against a team like the Coyotes, they will come back the other way, which they did multiple times, and they had multiple chances. Mike Ward for the worst Jet. A toss-up on this one, honestly. I want to give it to Pierre-Luc Dubois because he just looks off. Something doesn't seem right with Pierre-Luc Dubois, and I don't know what it is. He needs to be better, though. And then, 3 stars of the game. Connor Hellebuck gets the 3rd star. Nikolai Ehlers gets the honorable mention. Morgan Barron gets the 2nd star, and Adam Lauer gets the 1st star. As, you know what? You got the game-winning goal. Why not? Why not, lads? But yeah, a solid game, a solid performance by the Winnipeg Jets. Not perfect, as we've said. However, it is a step in the right direction from last game against the Blues. It is pivotal now that they win against the Ducks on Thursday. If they lose to the Ducks, they are in trouble once again. This is a brilliant opportunity for them. Vegas plays against Calgary, and that is a tough matchup for the Flames. This could give the Jets a chance to bank 6 points on the Flames going down the final stretch. And that could be enough to push them into the playoff spot. And I really want to see this team in the playoffs. I desperately, desperately want it. But yeah, let me know down below your thoughts on this game, on this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to the people that said hi to us as me and Jax were leaving. Did not catch your name. Did appreciate the support, though, that you watch the channels. We always love hearing that. It's always nice, honestly. It's always surreal, too. But yeah, let me know down below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and we will see you next time.
Connor, the old Svechnikov for Connor.